Hi guys, in today's video I thought I would talk about a topic that probably doesn't really get ever discussed here, and that is the creepy crawlies, the bugs and stuff that comes with living in the tropics like the Philippines here. Stick around, we're going to discuss it. The other day we were getting ready to leave, and right over here on the window outside was a spider that literally was the size of my face. It was like something like alien. I mean, that like literally could attach to you and drain your bodily fluids. And when I left, I said, Maya's like, don't bother it. It's just going to eat bugs. And the thing was huge, and I was like, okay, fine. And the thing had a big, huge egg sac on it. And I was thinking to myself, I hope that guy stays outside and doesn't come into my house here. Well, I get home and guess where he was? He was here inside. The spider, literally like this. And we're not talking like a skinny body and skinny legs. This thing was like meaty. It was big. And it had a big egg sac underneath it. Well, it wasn't until that evening where Maya said, hey, that spider's here. And I thought she was messing with me. I get off the couch. Now, I'll be honest, I have a bit of an arachnophobe. Now, if we're talking little spiders, no, I'm not really afraid of little spiders. No problem. But when a spider is the size of your face, I have a bit of an arachnophobe. Anyway, this thing before I watched it, it was jumping around. It could move very fast. Anyway, I got the broom, and I was ready to whack it, and Maya ended up killing it for me. I lose my man card there for having my wife kill the spider. But anyway, the point is you do get a lot of creepy crawlies and insects and stuff that do get in your house in the Philippines. And I don't know if you guys can see this. If you can see the light that is coming in through the cracks of the door, can you see that? There it is. That seems to be normal in the Philippines. Now, down below, you'll notice down below I have one of these, which you can purchase here, and it will help keep it out. You can buy like maybe some door trim that will help seal it, and you can put another one of these up top here to help you with the creepy crawlies. And when you live in the tropics, you're going to get, luckily we have pest control, but you get a lot of flying gnats, you get flies that get in every time you open the door. When you have trash in the house, it's just a hot, humid environment. By the way, this video is brought to you by DJ Roll, the flying insect trap. And these things are great because they plug right into your outlet and emit a blue light that attracts the bugs into the light and onto an adhesive sticky paper. And I believe they're good about 2 weeks, and then you can just swap out and replace with another like sticky adhesive filter that goes in there. And these things work great, I can tell you. You can see up on the screen here, it emits that nice blue light. It can kind of be used like a nightlight as well. Yeah, when you live in the Philippines, these are great to have. You can order these on Amazon. There will be a link in the description. So a shout out to DJ Roll. Thank you for sending one of these. This thing has been working great, and will continue to use this. So thanks to the guys over at DJ Roll for supplying this today. Now, some funny stories. I even checked into a hotel down south in Cebu one time, in Mobile. And it was late at night. I got up to use the bathroom in the hotel. I think I had booked like 3 nights. It was my very first night. And I went into the bathroom to use the bathroom. It's late at night. I'm half asleep. And, I'm doing my business. And I happen to look up. And again, I see one of these spiders that's just massive. You will see some huge spiders here in the Philippines. And that thing, normally, like you turn the light on, you open a door or something, they kind of move out of the way or they kind of stay up there. Well, this thing crawled closer like it was crawling towards me while I was doing my business. And I'm like, okay, if this guy is here in the morning, I am leaving this hotel. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding with you. And I actually went the next morning. Somehow I fell asleep. There was no broom or anything to even try to kill it with, and it was too high up. So I went and talked to the hotel. I said, you need to send somebody over and kill this thing. Well, they said, okay. And so he came into the room, and he's like, oh, I've never seen a spider that big, sir. Oh, I don't know. He was like afraid to kill it. He goes, I think it's venomous. And I said, you know what? I think I'm going to check out. And I went and I actually just checked out, and I left, and I went and got another hotel room. Yeah, I know it sounds kind of crazy, but a spider like that, yeah, I was ready to check out. So anyway, the creepy crawlies, you tend to get like these little gnats and these fruit flies and moths that come into your house in the Philippines. And now you do get those little gecko lizards that come around as well, but definitely get yourself one of these DJ rolls, link in the description, because they really do work well. Now, will it help with a big spider like this? No, but you can buy those sealants around the door. I highly recommend. I went out and bought those, and I need to put it, I don't know why, but if you notice here in the Philippines, it's very rare you get these doors and there's no door frame. Every door doesn't have a door frame. It's a very unusual thing to see a house with a door that has a door frame. They just don't have it. And now you'll see that when Westerners build their houses here, they always have the door frame. That way you can get a really good seal. But here, you'll notice this when you check into like Airbnbs and you rent out a house or anything like that. You'll notice like you can see the light all the way around the door. Easy access for bugs to come in the little gecko lizards too. So just something to bear in mind. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you guys have had some horror stories. So far, I've never really had any horror stories. I've never been bit by a spider. I've come across a few snakes on my treks through like the jungle and stuff, but you know, for the most part, unless you're trekking heavily through the jungle, you won't really have to worry about that. You will run into the spiders though, and the big ones will get into your house. They got these spiders called huntsmen, and this spider that was in my house definitely was not a huntsman, and it was bigger than a huntsman. But yeah, you have to be careful. You have to be careful. There are some creepy crawlies. If you don't like that type of thing, well, you'll have to put in some effort to rectify where you can bug-proof your house. You know, it's very inexpensive to have like pest control come once a month. It's inexpensive to buy those, like some better door trim to block out the light and keep a better seal. So there are things you can do to make it better so the creepy crawlies can't come in combination with one of these from DJ Roll. You can keep the bugs at least at bay from coming into your house, you know, and it will take some getting used to though. But yeah, there are some creepy crawlies. You know, if you're coming from a cold climate, you're not used to it, well, get used to it. They've got poisonous ants, they've got poisonous centipedes, poisonous snakes, poisonous spiders, poisonous frogs, poisonous, the jellyfish, and there's a lot of poisonous stuff out here in the Philippines, so you do have to be careful. But if you guys have any stories, please let me know. Comment down below, let me know what you've encountered. Anybody else out there like me? Arachnophobe? I'm a bit of an arachnophobe, but I'm not ashamed to say it, but yeah, when a spider the size of my face, yeah, I've got an issue with it. Little spiders, yeah, I can take care of that with a broom, no problem. But when a spider is like this, when you whack it with a broom and it just still looks up at you and stares at you. So again, guys, if you're moving out here or you already live here, check out DJ Roll by clicking on the link down in the description. And you can pick up one of these, a couple of these, plus the refills on Amazon, pretty inexpensive. And from there, you can at least keep the flying bugs at bay in your house, and you should be good to go. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see everyone next time.